Hello, this is Raw of Tamazone. So today I wanted to go ahead and do this unboxing of my Buyee warehouse that finally arrived in the mail. I have a few things in this box that I wanted to just open up the camera and show and talk about a little. So without further ado, let's get going. I'm gonna grab my X-Acto knife and let's get to opening this box. So inside this box are going to be a bunch of little packages because Buyee just puts everything directly into one large box and then ships them out that way. So it's going to be basically a bunch of these things. So I'm going to go ahead and open these and then I will be right back. Alright, so inside the box from my warehouse were these items that I'm very excited about. So I'll go ahead and start with this one. This is not a special edition or anything. I just really like this one because it has the vintage decal sticker set that the seller had used and decorated and customized this clear blue shell. I have a few of these decal sets myself. I've just never been able to bring myself to actually use them, so seeing one that had been done tastefully and really nicely like this was really cool. And these are almost as if, as I said, they're decals, so it almost binds with the plastic, so it's not something that's going to come off. So it's really nicely done and makes it a really nice custom unique item. And on the back of it, so there was that. And then next, I always try to get these whenever I can find them for a good price, the vintage hard cases. These were, I think, like $7 for both of them. I was like, I gotta get it. So so I got these because as far as I'm concerned, you can never have enough of these. So there are those two. Lastly, of the smaller items, I was really excited for this one because this was the very last of the antenna charms that I was missing. I now have a complete set of them, which I'm very excited about, especially because this one contains the Entama character Nonbirichi, who has a bird's nest with a tiny bird on top of his head. So if you guys are familiar with the Entama characters, one of the cool bits of animation with this character when you raise him is whenever you feed him, the bird inside the nest on top of his head is actually the one eating the food. So yeah, there is that. And a bit of info about these. These show up every now and then on Yahoo Japan auctions or on Mercari, and they sell very quickly. So if you see one, I would recommend, if you want one, to just jump on it, don't wait on it. I've seen scalpers list these for outrageous prices on eBay, so just be on the lookout for them on the auction sites, and you may find yourself lucky that you find one. Next was this brand new purple ID. Now, I always wanted one in the purple color because I have a bunch of the others, but I just never got the ID back when they were first coming out. And then as the years passed, it became progressively more difficult to find one that hadn't been oxidized, commonly people refer to as sun damaged, where the shell color had like faded into a brownish, like peach like color. So it's really difficult to find one that hasn't actually done that and the color is still perfectly intact. So when I saw this, I was like, oh gosh, this looks like an amethyst jewel. I have to get this. And finding one brand new in box was also a huge luck. So yeah, I'm happy to add this to my collection. And then lastly, but certainly not least, is the most exciting one. I had been after this for years. Anytime I came across one, the auction prices went outrageously high. I was just very, very lucky with this one that I managed to get it for a decent price. This is the not for sale shareholders edition of the Hong Kong design for the 20th anniversary of Bandai. And this should not be mistaken for this one, which is the more common of the variations and which was actually publicly available, but this one is not. So this one is far more rare and usually sells for a lot more. And the main difference that you will notice is when you open it up and look at the shell itself. In this one, there is the red Bandai logo in the background. It says Bandai Hong Kong company. And over here, whereas in the other one it says 1997, this says 20th. So from the founding all the way to 1997, the 20th anniversary of Bandai. So I am so thrilled to add this to my collection. And yeah, so that's about it from this unboxing video. Thank you for watching, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Au revoir.